recording. All right. All of you who each know each other are wandering the streets. A group of friends or family celebrating Frightvale, a yearly celebration similar to Halloween, stemmed from stemmed from kind of making light of the Great Blighting, kind of just poking and jabbing at it, kind of in a way making fun of the scary things that were seen there in that time, because it was full of monsters and venturing too far outside of the walls. Also, big scary blighted monsters, not fun. So why not make a festival about it to make kids less scared of what they might see if they ever look out, especially because at this moment in time in history, farms are kind of expanding, so there's not walls protecting every aspect of the city, so things do get seen on occasion. Yeah, as you guys are wandering, there seems to be in front of you a little bit of a house that has a open sign on it. How do you guys know each other?
Well, I still don't know anybody's names. I feel like that's more my fault than anything else. Hi, Bird. What's your name?
Bird. I'll have you know,
Yes,
my name
Bird.
is Gilded
Or would you
Roy.
prefer Boyd?
Boyd. Boyd.
Boyd.
Are you mocking me?
Yeah, maybe.
If you
Come
weren't so
on,
low
it's
to the
Frightvale.
ground, if you were not so low to the ground, I
Frightvale,
would
it's...
peck your forehead.
my height works in my advantage yet again. Anyways, you were saying?
My name is Gild Edward Roy, and I do not like your tone.
Do you mind if I call you G? I knew a guy a while ago, had also a pretty long name, called him G.
G is fine. I will take that.
Thank you very much.
I have a quick
And
question.
you? Yes.
Yeah.
Are my feathers okay? I feel like they're sticking out too much in the back.
Oh, they're
I'll be
definitely
honest
sticking
with
out
you.
too much in the back. Would
I
you like me
are.
to,
I start turning in circles trying to see them. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Hey, G, you're fine.
Is it-
Again,
Hi?
I'm also a goblin, so maybe my fashion sense is not entirely reliable. However, anyways, you, right? I mean, what's your name? We just picked you out of a pub and dragged you along.
Well, you see, I'm John, and I don't have to worry about them. Their feathers. Me and my nice thick hide of stone. It's always in perfect place. Don't you think that? Don't you think that? It's so much better than that guy's feathers. I'd agree so.
What's
I'm
wrong with my
colorblind, mate.
feathers? What's wrong with my feathers?
You really want me to tell you why? What's wrong with it?
Yes,
All right,
please.
sorry. No.
The state of me. I'm not in public, for goodness sake.
Well, they're just sticking in all directions. They're not even it's not nicely matted. It's not like it's in the proper. It just looks like it's a mess. My fur, on the other hand, is in the perfect spot. It doesn't change, being made of stone.
Just the man who could be used more as a mirror than anything else.
As you're speaking,
I can
Guild's,
hardly see you underneath all that reflection.
Guild's feathers just start to get more and more ruffled and like puffed out as he gets stressed. He's about to scream.
Right? Calm down. Come on, this is a night for fear and laughter.
Okay.
And also making money,
Okay.
if we can. And
Okay.
frankly, this is neither of those three.
Forgive me, I get a bit worked up sometimes.
Anyway, this house seems to be interesting. It says open. Open for business, open for money, open for a drink. I mean, if it's selling drinks, we're probably gonna have to leave, John. After all, that's where we found you.
I mean, I do like drinks. If there's a good drink to be had, they are good.
Anyways, are we going in? Oh, yes.
I would say yes.
All right, in we go.
All
And
right.
we walk in.
And with as much swagger as I can manage, I kick open the door with my
All right.
tiny little legs.
As you kick open the door, you see what seems like a fairly simple Halloween setup. There's a guy in just looks probably around I was about to say average height, but considering that literally is between like 2 feet to like 8, depending on the race, I guess he would just be around, yeah, like 5-ish feet tall, uh, completely shadowy except for like two glowing orbs that you can kind of see in his eyes. He seems to have some kind of illusion or shadow fog around his face that's kind of wisping out. It smells a little bit like burnt hot dogs, and it's definitely emanating from him. And he just has like a simple, like, kind of straw, large kind of wizard's hat. Looks like he made it himself, and some really hastily made, just cut kind of cloth cloak. That doesn't look like it was really made into a cloak, just kind of a blanket that was wrapped around him. And he's just like, "Hello, come on, come all. Welcome to this place. It's kind of an escape room haunted house if you want to experience it. It's a nice puzzle thing
Oh,
to test your wits and such. And there's a prize if you get through it within the time limit."
well, I'm always one for prizes.
Mhm.
A puzzle room, you say?
Yep.
I guess.
Fun. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It
Once
could
climbed an entire
be.
tower basically made of puzzles. It was a very interesting climb.
Oh, that would be interesting. What was that like?
Oh, honestly, I can't remember most of it back in my younger days. There was a nice tall Jadis by the name of G. I forget his actual name, mind you, but tall, bookish fellow,
Hmm.
blue, horns, fairly long,
Hmm.
glasses, a lot of stuff.
Ah, nice Jadis.
By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
he was pretty smart. Oh, I will admit, I did most of the puzzle solving myself.
Oh yeah, so you seem like you'll be right up to the task.
Mm.
Oh yes,
Rorik, also great
absolutely.
at
What you
smelling.
got?
Well, there's a if you have any weapons or tools or extra things, we have a room to the side where you can put some of your belongings before I let you in. There's also a waiver to be signed and just upfront cost of 5 ek.
Flinches a little at that.
5 ek
I
is like
uh,
is not much. That's like $1 or $2. So, but still, yeah.
I'm aware he's a goblin.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna try and. How would Rorak carry 5ek? What is the system in place?
What do you mean by carry?
As in, like, are Rorak like dressed dogs of stone? Like, is a pouch a common item? Give me the cultural breakdown here.
It, honestly, it varies fairly widely. Like it's socially acceptable for Rorik to just not wear anything because it's all fur. It's not like they're necessarily exposing
Yeah.
themselves or anything like that. So it's socially acceptable. But a fair amount of Rorik also do just um they do just wear clothes as well. But it's a lot more for fashion or comfort or if it's more work based, like if they're blacksmiths or something like that, then they do. So depending on John, you said your character's name was, yeah.
Yeah, it's John.
Depending on John's profession, then that would also be a fairly large implication on there. But more than likely, there you'd have some kind of pouch or something to carry some kind of stuff. And all you need, because ek is also a kind of magical coin. So if you have two 1 ek coins, you can like push them together, and then they become 1 2 ek coin, and so on and so on. So you really only need space for 1 coin whenever you're carrying it, unless you have like a lot, like thousands and thousands of ek, then it starts to get a little. You start having to store more.
Okay.
Well, I've got no money on me. Gee, how would you like? So it's five ek each, right?
5 ek for the group.
5 ek for the group. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I can
Hey,
pay for that.
I'm sure
That's
you'd like
Probably
to pay for it.
pocket
wouldn't
change
you?
to me. I go up and I can move it myself. I go up and
I would like to note, out of character, Kinnick is lying through his teeth about it not having any ek on him.
Gil would have no idea.
Hmm.
He's a bit bird-brained.
Oh well, thank you. He takes
Oh,
the ek
haha.
immediately, his arm also just completely like as you notice it's kind of just completely in bandages. These seem a lot more well put together for the costume. Um, it's they seem like old, quite rich, soft fabric, but still a little worn and frayed in some areas. And he just kind of he grabs the ek, not like too forcefully, just very gently. Thank you. But as soon as he does like just really quickly just extend it into his cloak and just nods to you. Um, if you want to put your stuff, there's a door right this way. He just kind of hovers on top of the desk and just goes here, and then there's an exit out the back, and I'll meet you there.
All
Unless
right.
you don't have any things that you want to store first, but yeah, then just follow me.
Well, you said no weapons, yeah?
No weapons, no uh, tools. Just bring yourself.
Oh, I think I'll be perfect. Don't
That
you
will be
agree?
more than enough.
I'm
All
sure
right.
I'll be better than our
So-
bird-brained friend over here. He's going in with nothing, I go in with nothing.
While Guild has
I will
what is it?
deposit.
While Guild has nothing to deposit, he does look around to see if there's anything that seems sadly, what is it? Like it would belong to a young and feminine bird of sorts. Does he see anything?
I would like you to make a perception roll, which would just be mind.
I don't know what that
15.
is. I just rolled.
Yeah, I mean,
I just rolled a d20.
the Fervahar base race bonus would be doo 0. Cool. Yeah, you rolled a 15. There seems to be like none of the chests are locked or closed. They're a little propped open, each of them. And as you're kind of looking into them, you do notice a very familiar, what would you call it? I like an umbrella that
Parasol?
yeah, parasol, yeah, that definitely belonged to your sister.
I pulled this up. This is my sister's. Turn around to
Well,
them.
then
This is
she
my
has good
sister's.
taste in entertainment.
So I run out. I run out to the being and go, "Excuse me, have you seen a young Ferrara girl pass through this way?
Oh,
This
like
belonged to her."
another peacock one, yeah. Kind of like you, but maybe a little bit more pink.
Yes.
Yeah. She came in here with a looked like a group of another couple, Fervahar. I think they're fairly young too. Yeah.
You know.
Probably 30 minutes ago. But yeah, so they'd be inside. You could probably catch up to them.
Turn around. Friends, we must make haste.
Right. Let's just make sure everything's put away first. Hold out the gilded knife. Pull
Put
out
his
a
back.
couple scrolls. Puts down a rather large bag of coin. Of course, he keeps the bag of coin hidden away. Puts
Make a
down his
roll.
lock pits.
Make a
Puts
roll
down all the
to-
fake wallets.
I'd like you to
Puts
roll to hide the gold. Yeah,
Alright.
will you do that? Yeah. 3.
Not great. 5.
You like put it down and like there's like a small rock that was like left in there and you just put the rock on top of it and you're like, good. Perfectly hidden.
Oh, so it's another goblin who can smell it.
Can I do a perception check to look if there's like any alcohol, any beverages that could have possibly been left behind in this area?
Yeah, make a
If I was kidnapped from the bar, I'd like to know if it was there.
Make a d20 roll then. Just mind perception.
9.
9. Nice. Yes, make a d100 roll to see what kind of beverage it is. You see it, and we'll see if you recognize it as well. A 9. Yeah, I'll give it to you on a 9 though. 76.
76.
All right.
What is it?
Yeah, it seems to be a potion of some sort.
Potion of some
Um,
sort? Can I look to see if anyone's watching me right now?
Knick is dealing with his stuff at the moment, and there does this, and
Perfect, I'm chugging
Guild
it.
Edroy.
I'm chugging it so fast.
All right. As you do so, I would like you to roll a d6. 3. All right, you're gonna hover 4 inches above the ground for 3 hours.
How does moving work? Do I have to like push myself off of walls like I'm in a spaceship of some sort?
It's like swimming. You're now swimming in air, like,
Oh, I'm dog paddling, but only with 2 arms.
and you're yeah, and you're floating. I mean, you are just kind of a dog. You could just be like actually legitimately dog paddling.
I just want to dog paddle.
Yeah.
This is
through it,
fantastic.
and like I'm just licking out this bottle to the best of my ability as I start floating.
I turn around. What the dickens? Turn around for 1 second, and all of a sudden you're high in the air.
Not as high as me. I'm just
The
like
world where they
swimming.
serve him at that bar. All right, come on, Mr. Parade Balloon. I start dragging him.
Your move speed
Presume
should
it's
all
not
be the
too
same.
hard. Yeah, I'm
All right,
presuming
then.
it's not too hard because he's floating.
Yeah. I
There's no
presume-
friction.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just pull him
just-
like a balloon. Yeah. As soon as this guy sees you, he's just gonna be just like,
He found
just kind of
something
shift
in the
a bit
back.
to the size. That's nicely magical, huh? Yeah, well, and he just kind of indicates.
I mean,
door
if
right
you
here.
think do you think it being magical is cool? Because I think it being magical is cool. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Yep. Sure. Magic. Yeah, it's totally cool. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, magic means
I
it's
like
worth more.
fist pump and like basically
Although I
like
would prefer
just-
if you had kept it so we could sell it later. Or paid for a lot more drinks.
I'm just gonna slap the goblin upside the high side of the head.
Good luck reaching me from all the way up there.
That's 4
I'll
inches.
kick you.
He's only 4 inches higher off the ground.
I'm still only 3 foot, 3.5 feet.
I mean,
I'm on the
Rorik-
short end, so 3 feet flat.
Rorik average thing is 5 foot, and if he's doggy paddling, he would
Yep.
be like bent over.
This is through.
Excuse me.
All right, we're gonna go through this door.
Dodge.
Alright.
I'm also gonna be offended that you'd tell me to sell something that I've been complimented on, and I'm gonna be like, do you not think floating's cool? Because I
Oh,
think
it's
floating.
absolutely cool. I think money's cooler.
Wait, how's this? Is this not working?
Why is this not working? Seems to be working for me.
I will just move it here. Yeah, I'm moving you guys when I did that.
Yeah, apparently you did.
Okay, cool. Didn't.
Yeah, we're in the rainbow room.
All right. Yeah. As you are going through the door, immediately like this dusty sawdust smell just hits and goes like right up your nose. It's a little stuffy in here. There's a bunch of lights coming from mysterious sources bouncing left and right, and there's a slight reek, as if you're in a really rickety cabin in like that's just being pushed by wind, and you just see
I'd like to
doors
try and
broken furniture
track.
everywhere.
I'd like to try and like sniff out a scent of
Alright.
maybe people that have been here before.
Yep, make a roll.
What type of roll is this?
I would say mind.
Or mind?
15.
15. Yeah, you start smelling. There seems to be just the smell of like foot and handprints and stuff of a bunch of different people and races just everywhere, like going in every different direction and way.
All
and
right,
it
I'm
seems
gonna like
this is quite a popular haunted house.
wonderful. I'm gonna like just put my nose to the ground. I can't actually put my nose to the ground.
You can put it.
This
Hey,
is a
can't
little bit
anyone?
awkward. I'm gonna try and get it as close to the ground while still like kind of doggy paddling forward,
I
just
spin off
following the
upside
scent
down.
to the best I can.
Can I help him, like, just kind of push a feathered hand on his back and push him down? Or
You're suddenly getting a very nice pat on the back from the bird.
it is not helping.
A nice pat
Alright,
on
well,
the
you'll
back.
do that.
I'm gonna
have a
like
look
I'm
at
gonna like
it.
start like moving my back as if like I just like being pet, and I'm gonna keep moving so that way you get like by where presumably like the clothing just chafes a little bit as I just keep getting patted, and then I'm gonna like start hitting myself with my back leg to like start scratching because dog instincts are going everywhere.
Mhm.
Sorry.
and I'm not even. I don't even hear the story. I'm just keep doing it even after they
I would
all
like to
leave.
remind you there's a time limit in the prize. And frankly, I want that prize.
All right, as you make a roll there, Kinnick. What kind of
I'm
actual stuff are
guessing
you
this
looking
would be. I'm looking for like any clues, hints, stuff. Maybe the door will tell us, "Hey, there's a riddle. Figure it out." That kind of stuff. Haunted house stuff. Puzzle room stuff.
You take a look.
And
10.
not great.
As you're kind of looking around, it's just there's a broken bench kind of beneath you. The entrance to the door to this room is also uh, just another broken door that seems to have been shattered to get in, and then on the other side there's just a simple door. Not nothing much special about it. It's just flat doors. It looks like they just had a bunch of like 2x4s that they glued together and then slapped up as a door.
Right. Is there anything actually interesting around this place?
Just a lot of broken stuff. There's cobwebs. The uh, uh, floorboards are kind of cracked and stuff. There is a door there.
And oh, there's a door there.
There's a door right here. Yeah.
Great, I go through the
Is
door.
it locked?
Nope, not locked. You just open it up and you just see a ruined totem pole, kind of made of stone.
I know this. Roll for knowledge.
Yeah, make a roll. 13. What are you trying to perceive or remember about it?
See this top section?
Mhm.
It's a bird.
Yes, it is a bird. It's made by it was made by Glade Runners.
I'm
Who
gonna
said-
like now.
Who said that?
No, you just remember that it's made by Glade Runners.
Except that. Right back later on it. Only Grimtooth were here with his fourth wall breaking powers.
Also, Finch, that was all I was planning on him knowing was that it was a bird shape.
Oh, you would also everyone would know it's
Okay.
made by Glade Runners. It's just a thing that they do all
Okay.
the time. It's yeah, just one of the
Alright,
cool
seriously,
things
where's
about
the puzzle here? Oh, this was supposed to be a puzzle room.
Well, let's try
I'm,
this
I'm
door.
gonna go to a. I'm gonna go to a different room. I'm gonna break off from the path.
Mhm.
Can I try and smell what would seem like the most direct path, like where the most people have been, to try and narrow it down to a single path?
You would
I
know
want
that
to-
most people would have been here, like right in the center of the room, like on top of this table. That's like where most people have been. What were you doing there, Gilderoy, with the door? You were gonna open it.
I was gonna try to.
All right.
See if what's behind it.
All right.
Well.
You open it, and it's a closet. Just a small little closet, just enough for the doors to open.
Found it. I close it. Nothing here.
Okay.
I should probably
Yeah,
pick up
what
my
were the
sister's name.
waivers we signed? What did the waivers say?
Did any of you read the waivers? I don't think any of you remembered or asked to read the waivers.
No,
I
I
wouldn't have read
signed
read
and
the
went.
waiver.
I
They
got.
were. They were waivers.
All right, you didn't even
Oh
sign.
yeah,
it.
I signed one in your name. I signed one in your name. You were too busy trying to chase after your sister.
No, thanks. I appreciate it.
Can I-
Right. What's
I
this
want to
door?
investigate around this table to see if there's like a hidden lever or something.
Ah.
Yeah, make a mind roll there, John.
11.
Doesn't seem to be anything, just a broken table. And then Kinnick, what were you doing?
I was opening this door.
All right, you open the door.
I'm
It's just a
literally
small-
looking around for any kind of puzzle thing.
It's a small closet.
Alright, is there any puzzles anywhere?
And
Begin this
then you're
entire
just walking
place?
away from the closet. Yeah,
Well, I'll check it. What's in the closet.
nothing.
There's another room up
Okay,
here.
now I'm walking away from the closet.
Okay.
I want to lift up the pieces of the table and kind of fling them out of the way. If it's broken, I need to see if there's something underneath.
Okay, go ahead and do that. I wasn't even gonna make you roll. I was just gonna say, yeah, you put them out of the way. It's a wooden table. It's not even that big. Yeah, there's nothing underneath. Just more kind of broken floorboards.
All right, I'm gonna go look
There's
at
also
this
a
other
closet.
door then.
Are you gonna open that closet too?
Eh.
Yep, you open it.
Anything
It's just
in
an
here?
empty closet. Absolutely nothing in
Alright,
it.
good. check the last closet. What is this?
It's just a closet. There's nothing in it. Just
Where
I'm
is
gonna just-
everything? Usually a puzzle room has more, well, actual things going on. What's this? Is it just a
Broken
bunch of
bench.
broken rooms?
Yep.
I want to go inside one of the closets and like close the doors just to close myself into a closet.
Okay.
Actually, no. I want to see if
Mm.
I can smell if other people have been in the closets.
Yeah, make it small. A couple people. Not many. At least for this one specifically.
I want to go to the other two closets and do the same thing.
Okay. Make a couple rolls.
Oh, what are you doing?
This one's currently closed, so you can't smell inside of it, and this one, yeah, just like one person.
What are you doing?
Can I open up this one that was currently closed and
Yep, you can open it up. As soon as you open it up, a little
Wait, I don't
portal
see that
hole in
yet.
the middle of the room just wishes up. There seems to be just an immediately a strong smell of citrus coming from it.
Screw it. Why not?
All right.
I see that.
guys, I did a
Wait,
thing. I did
Little
a thing.
fellow. Little fellow. Oh. Wait, do it again.
I push open the closet.
Sorry, that was an accident. There we
I'm like,
Push open
guys,
the closet.
Yeet.
guys, I did a thing. I did a thing.
I know. There's a portal out here. You made a
A
portal.
I'm gonna like just
Quote
immediately
the great
doggy
goblin
paddle
philosopher.
charge
YOLO.
over to this portal.
Fucking popping portal.
Wait,
I
can I even
say.
fall through a portal?
go. Good question. I guess you can kind of swim deeper, and you're levitating. So, like, if you went over, because it is kind of a hole, you would just sink.
You know
Are
what?
y'all
I'm gonna just sink.
You're all just
I'm
diving
all,
through.
I went through immediately.
In the graceful. Let's see. How do I say it? In the graceful kind of my ancient kin, I dive into the air and fly straight down as in a belly flop down the portal. Yay.
Make
You hit
a
feet first
make
into
a
the floor.
roll a d20 to see how majestic you feel like you are.
11. I feel kind of. Guys, is my form okay? I feel like I'm not. You know.
What the heck would I know about flying? The best chance you have is the doggo over there.
Have you seen?
Even then,
birds
he's only
before?
floating.
I guess.
You're asking a goblin, mate.
It's not like I have much choice.
Understandable. Oh, wow, that's a lot of fish.
Holy son of a gun. No. Back. I can't see it, but I know. My bird senses are tingling. It says no. Okay,
Um,
fine.
Yeah, that was supposed to be on a different layer, but I guess that's fine. Anyways, yeah, as you guys kind of teleport into here, there's just a bunch of paper just strewn everywhere, and just a lot of
Fish.
slowly rotting fish. You can say something smells fishy here. There's also shifting lights, as if you're kind of underwater.
Smell a bad
Things are
pun.
kind of just shifting around.
Well, I'm just
I
gonna.
hate to say it, but I can't read. Oh,
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
read.
Jesus goblin are you?
I forgot Nick is alive.
Wait, how did you sign our waivers if you can't read?
I know how to forge a signature. Doesn't mean I
You've
can
never
read.
seen my signature.
You signed of your own volition. I've seen G's signature.
I peek around the corner here.
No one can forge my signature.
There seems
No.
to be a hunched over large, like can't really
No.
even tell
No.
how large it is, but
No.
like even larger than like a Jotun, kind of just
On
hunched
second
over,
thought,
kind of like
on
holding
second
a
Oh, come
let's-
on.
let's not go that
It's a
way. To the
magic
silly
house.
direction.
as you
To the
as
silly place.
she's
A
holding
magic
a
house,
gilded
G.
goblet. She's holding a gilded goblet and
A
turns up
gilded
at
goblet? Wait, did you say gilded?
you. Gilded.
That thing shiny.
Yep.
Gilded?
Oh, absolutely. All right. Hello.
I'm peeking around the corner.
To move forward to the next room,
We shouldn't be
you
here.
must drink a cup of poison. There's 3 of us.
Ah.
One lies, one tells the truth, and one just wishes for your death. You may ask any amounts of questions you want, but what answer you get, who knows?
Where's my sister? I'm sorry, I thought I'd try that. I'll back up now.
Your
Alright.
sister.
Which one are you?
Your sister is out of here. She has escaped.
Escaped where?
Hey? Which one? No, G.
To
Okay.
the streets.
Which one
We
are
gotta
you?
go.
Do you hold poison in your hand?
No, I don't hold any poison.
Which one are you?
Interesting.
I'm the one that tells the truth.
What am I?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You're an adventurer here.
Alright, this guy's a liar.
Who are you? Try with all the birdie gusto. I can.
That's-
Never
oh,
mind.
Nope,
Agreed.
that one.
I'm Margaret. Who are you?
Guild Edward Roy. Roy, you can call me
Would you like a
Gilderoy.
drink of some juice?
You know, where's my sister?
I don't know.
Okay. I suppose that's poison too.
It's juice.
Oi, demented grandma. What am I?
I take
I
the drink. Goblin, here, drink this.
What? No, what? No.
Whatever he said.
You haven't determined which one is right yet.
If you don't drink it, I'll have to drink it.
We
Fine.
can check with all 3 first.
Meanwhile,
Please,
I've walked up to
Gilderoy,
the
I have a
third.
mind modifier of -5. What are you doing?
Me?
Yes, what are you doing?
I,
I'm a goblin, and that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
I'm sorry, I haven't. I'm sorry, I'm
Taking
just.
juice from a
I'm not good
demented
at.
grandma.
I'm
Honestly,
not
you're
good at
asking for
these
a swift death.
things. I've never been here before. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not the
before.
I'm just.
Who's
Just-
this
it
third
says-
lady?
Uh,
I've been here as long as he was at the grandma, and I just want to ask the lady, who are you?
she just turns to you and just tilts her head. Doesn't actually use any words.
Can you speak?
She shakes her head.
Should I drink your cup?
She nods.
Do you know who I am?
She shakes her head.
Have others come through this area?
She nods.
Is the lad up there in the blue section a liar?
She nods.
Do you tell the truth?
She nods again.
Am I an adventurer?
She just shrugs.
Step forward. Have you seen someone like me? But she's a she and pink and smaller.
She nods her head.
Oh, where is she? When did you see her?
She shrugs.
She shrugs.
Mhm.
What? Oh, which way did she go?
She points into the cup,
Look,
and then she just extends it to you.
takes the cup and walk back, or looks at his own cup and walks back.
Wait,
With
when
it.
did
Why not?
Gilderoy get a
Come on,
cup?
give it here.
She hands up the cup.
Swig.
You're just gonna drink it?
Yeah.
Make a roll.
kind of roll is this?
Oh, I'm gonna
Android.
regret this. Drinks it.
You're drinking her cup or the cup you took?
I'm drinking was there an option?
Yes.
Yes,
Each
Oh.
of them are holding a cup. Sorry, yeah.
I was gonna do mine, but
It's up to you.
I'll do mine. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Dead.
Make a d20 roll, death roll. 14. You're now at a d18 death roll.
D18. So do it again.
If you want to drink again, you can.
Oh no,
Immediately drink
no,
again.
of course not. Hey,
Oh, you immediately go like. Just coughing. You cough a little bit of blood up, and you're
crazy
just like.
grandma.
I'm gonna grab the glass that Gilderoy was choking on and give it to the lady that can't speak and be like, "Would you like a taste?"
She shakes her head and just just backs up a little bit.
what is that?
Come on, chug, 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 chug the thing.
All right,
that
I want to
just
walk
went.
over to the second lady that I haven't met.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab her and make her drink her own poison.
This lady. Oops, sorry, this
Yeah.
lady.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
the old grandma.
This is getting rather violent
Hey.
for a puzzle.
You.
I shrug and then I just grab her, push her against a wall, and start pushing the cup to her lips to make her
What is
drink it.
That the
Um,
goblin
make
is
a-
somehow the
make
one
a-
that makes sense in this party.
Make a might check. Your DC is a 11. Do you have a might bonus?
8. Yes,
I
he
should.
does.
It's a might bonus of 2.
All right, yeah, you beat that, and then you just go, and you just put her, and then she goes, and just.
I want to
slips
close
to
her
the
mouth
floor.
around it so that
I
she
really
has
hope
to choke
that's
on
not
it.
an actual old woman and that's just an illusion. Otherwise, we're going to be guilty for murder tonight.
And she's just slumped
Oh.
on the ground. She is definitely dead.
Cool.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna walk
God.
to the first lady and ask if she'd
Oh
like
my
to drink
goodness.
her own cup.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Because this lady still has the cup, right?
Yeah, she still has her cup. Yeah.
I'll take it
Mm-hmm.
and then ask, would you like a drink of this?
Yes.
Okay, I grab her,
Backs
push her
away.
against the wall, and do the exact same thing.
Oh my goodness.
Make a roll. She's resisting. She's gonna push you back and then just resist, shake her head.
Cool. I dump out the poison and pocket the gilded cup, and then walk over to the third lady and take a sip of that one.
All right.
Is the cup still around there, by the way?
Here, yeah.
Meanwhile, while that was happening, because I just had something dreadful and I needed a good something to wash that down with, I grabbed the other cup and drank out of that one.
And then you go here, and then you drink the cup, and you. All right.
Where does your Jenny go?
Down here. Did that reveal areas? I said that reveal. There we go. And then
It's pink. My sister had to be through here.
I
Alright.
hand the goblin kleptomaniac the cup I have stolen from a person. The 2 cups, because I've kept both of them from the
Mhm.
poison, both of which are gilded and be like,
Well, this is nice. What do I owe the occasion?
to death.
You know what?
And I
I'm not going
just
to
hand
ask.
them to you and put
I'm
them in
not
your
going to
hands
ask.
and
Don't
then
look a gift.
leave.
Gold in the mouth. Don't look a gilded horse in the mouth. Knick. That's what your mother always taught you. Alright, anyways, let's see what the twist in this room is.
Yeah, I just gonna follow the party.
I'm down here to
Bakery.
investigate.
Follow the party, and then immediately they split up.
I'm following the goblin.
Alright.
The gerblin is my destiny.
Gerblin.
All right. As Gilderoy looks in here, just looks like a dining room. There's nothing special to it. Just wooden chairs and a wooden table.
Hmm. Can't see anything. Smell. Hear. I touch the floor. Nothing. Come back out. That room's empty.
Oh yes. If my intuition, if my good old nose knows what to do, we might have to set the table.
As you kind of walk in here, make a perception check.
Who?
Kinnick and John as well.
Yeah, okay, I got a 15.
I like
on
that first
Right,
roll,
I forget
Baker.
that I have to roll twice for everything.
Oh
So-
yeah, definitely roll twice. Yeah. So as you come in and look around, this furnace, which should be on considering it's giving off a little bit of light, it's not actually on. It's just kind of painted in a way that makes it look like it's glowing.
Is the food plate painted on the counters, or is there actual food there?
There's food. They're physical objects, but they you can especially with this pizza. It's just a wooden disc that's painted to look like a pizza.
So I've taken a big lick and have been thoroughly disappointed.
Yep, it tastes like paint.
Disappointed.
I'm just gonna like throw
And the
the
painted house.
the painted cardboard into the furnace, just to try and burn it because it's disappointing.
I duck.
You throw it right into the little oven, and it doesn't do anything. It just clacks, and
Clank.
no fire happens.
It's not
Ding.
on, mate. It's painted.
Uh,
Just like I suspect everything in this room is, actually. Let's hear. Painted. Painted fish. Painted flower. Are the flowers painted?
Make a roll. No.
Real flowers?
Fake pig.
Poke the pig. Yep, fake
100%
pig.
made of wood, yeah. Even the pots here are entirely fake. They're just wood and painted to look like metal.
were those statues in
delicious.
this room over here?
Yeah, there's some statues here, yep.
Do they have shields? Like, what are they armed with?
They're armed with with swords and shields. They seem to be real armor, swords and shields, yeah.
I want to steal one set and put it on.
They'd be a little bit small for you, to be honest.
I'm gonna grab the peacock and start throwing the armor on the peacock.
Hey, what are you doing? This is not good for my feathers.
What, am I
Does this even
ruffling
look good
your
on-
ruffled up feathers?
Does this look good on me even?
I mean, you look like a
Be honest.
bird
I
in
might
shining
be
army.
colorblind, but I
Oh, I
lower
could
my
deal with
lenses.
that.
His clothes aren't in order.
Um,
Frankly, it's bugging me.
you want to know what would be bugging you about these clothes?
I would.
It looks more like they're made out of giant thread than anything.
Giant thread. What does that mean?
It looks like they are. Yeah, like you can see the weave of like the fabric there, and they're pretty basic. They look almost
It feels like,
a
I'm in a
large.
giant dollhouse. Oh, I really know what a dollhouse is, other than the fact that I stole one from a gnome. I'm quite upset about that.
And as you're throwing armor on the peacock, you start hearing just this loud, just shifting creak as just.
Oh, heck.
You see like fingers go right into large giant fingers, like
We are
to
in the
appear
Gilligan's Isles
into
dollhouse.
the corner edge of this side, and just suddenly just rip off the top of the house. You notice that there's a bunch of hinges on this one far side that are quite large. that you somehow didn't
Stealth
notice when you're
check.
looking in the kitchen. All right.
18.
Yeah, you just immediately just hide in the clothes. Are you guys gonna do anything? There seems to be another hand that's slowly starting to reach in.
Where is it from again?
A
I'm
giant
gonna
hand
grab
from
the
above.
peacock. I'm gonna knock over the what was holding up the suit. I want to grab it and just hide it and put the peacock in the corner where the suit of armor was.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I'd like to get rid of the armor stand, put the peacock in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
tell the peacock to I like put my finger in front of my snout and go shh. And then I am gonna walk over to where the fingers are kind of doing things and just kind of look.
Here, I'll see if I can. Why is this not? I'm gonna put a hand icon here. There we go.
Oh, that's no.
Oh gosh.
I
You're probably
regret
around this
nothing
big.
of my decision.
And it's just kind of feeling around here.
Now
I'm
that
gonna,
I'm Go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna move into where the dining hall is and try and like actually I can move my own character, right?
Yep.
So if I move over here, can I like see an opening along the side of the wall?
There's no opening. If you're wanting to hide anywhere, there'd be under the table. There's nowhere else to really go.
All right, I'm dashing under the table. We're hiding, boys.
All right.
Now that I have been made a bird in shining armor, I turn to the hand and say, "Don't hand me, foul creature."
Um,
The hand kind of slows down and starts feeling a little bit of the statue beside you, and then kind of starts going closer to you, and just starting to scoop you after kind
No,
of feeling for the feathers.
I jump back.
into what? The
Ye-
wall?
There's a
The
wall
wall.
behind you.
What is,
Oh, into the
oh,
room.
right here. Yeah.
It kind of starts then reaching
Yeah.
around a little bit more. I'm gonna do a perception check for the hand. Too. It's not gonna be able to find you. And then this hand just goes back out, and the other hand just closes the roof.
I pick under the table. John, it's okay. I scared it off.
Wow, you are clearly my knight in shining armor. It's a shame
Thank
I'm
you.
under the table.
Oh, what
Uh,
the heck is this?
Can I look at the table to see if there's like? Actually, I want to take a look at the walls and see if there's any like hidden, like doors.
Yeah, make a perception check. Nope.
12.
Doesn't
Okay.
seem to be any hidden doors. It's just solid wood. Just painted pink. Kinnick, while you went on to the top of the bed, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Make a quick roll. Yeah, there seems to be a treasure chest on this table. A small one.
Ooh. Oh, what do we have here?
It's 100% locked.
Well,
It's like nailed
I've
shut
got a
as
nose
well,
for
on
that.
top of that.
I want to walk in, see him picking at a lock, grab the lock, and smash it against a wall.
Make a might check.
alright. Yeah, take the orc way through. Not that I mind.
You smash
It's
it
a
against the
12.
wall, and there's a little tiny dent in the wall, but everything's fine.
If you don't mind, if you let the expert. Thank you. Alright, I'll use my racial ability to pick one simple lock per day with my nose.
What?
Oh yeah. Is that a bonus action or just a? Let's take a look. Once per
Doesn't
day,
really
you
say.
can just unlock a lock, I think is how that works. Cool.
Yeah.
The lock unlocks.
Welcome
It's
to
still
the
nailed
welcome
shut.
to the goblins, gentlemen.
It's still nailed shut though, like I said. But you see just the lock just go fling open. It's now unlocked.
I'd like to try to keel it open.
Make a roll. 10 or 11, sorry. Not it's not really happening. It's fairly, you can get your fingers starting a little bit in it, and you see that there's some kind of faint
I need a
deep
knife.
red glow from it.
Oi! Hey, I need your beak. Get in here.
Hey, what?
I need your beak. I need a lever.
I'm talking through a full set of armor, aren't I? Though.
The helmet would have to be open. These were made for like a humanoid, not someone with a beak. So you
Wait, there's a
Okay.
sword with these suits
Mhm.
of armor, right?
Yep, each of them
I'm gonna
has a
take
sword
a
and a
sword,
shield.
one of those.
Walk forward, and be like,
Okay.
if this doesn't
Let me
work,
out of
we
the way.
break it open.
Make. See, I come over here. It's like,
Pry it open. Pry it open. Don't try to
Don't-
shatter it. We don't know what's
don't worry,
inside.
shh, don't worry, Goblin, I got this. And I try and shatter it. Just straight down slice.
Make,
What did I
Ah.
just say?
make a roll.
There could be money in there.
Or you just like boom, and it like you know when you just hit like a really hard thing with a rod, it just completely reverberates through you, and you're like and it just
I turn
hurts
back.
your shoulder, and you're like
It didn't work. No,
I'm gonna
now he's
go
just
and I'm gonna, like,
dejected.
pry open the thing with the sharp end of the sword, like the tip, and I'm gonna
Useless.
try and
Useless. There's
push it
nothing I
open
can
with
do right. I
Alright.
fall to my
Hey.
knees.
Hey,
make a might
no,
check.
come on. Get over here.
I'm coming.
Oh, nice, you got a 12 there. Yeah, you just
14.
with that you just kind of like pry it a little bit more open, and you can just kind of see inside there's just a ruby heart, like a realistic heart, that's just glowing, just
What's this?
the glow's faintly pulsating. That is a bookshelf. All the books are fake
Oh,
and
what's on
painted
top
on
of
and
it?
made of wood.
There seems to be something
There's
on top of
another
it.
little chest on it.
Is it also locked?
That one's a fake chest. It looks like it's just a solid
Oh, it's a
carved
fake
piece of
chest.
wood that's just really
Oh, in
crudely
that case.
painted.
Yeet! Ruby hot.
Yep,
Hmm.
there's a ruby heart. You can kind of get your fingers in, but that's about it.
Can we try
That's
to
all I
stab
need.
the heart?
Grab.
If you want to try and stab the heart, yeah.
No! No,
Yeah, I
this
want to
is
stab
valuable!
the heart.
No, stop,
As you're
no!
going to stab the heart, the fingers reach in through the wall again. You can still go ahead with stabbing the heart, but you have like a couple seconds.
11.
11. Yeah, you just like slide it in, stab the heart. It just kind of like it kind of starts chipping at the heart a little bit, and then the heart you see just kind of starts cracking. The glow starts fading, and then it just turns to sand, and you just hear just a
Ow!
from somewhere. You don't know where. The fingers start reaching in again, and the hand is starting to appear and starts moving around a little bit, feeling around.
No, I crawl under the bed.
All right.
Ah! My old nemesis is back. I'll handle this. I will go up to it. Do I still have the sword with me?
Yeah, you still have a sword. I
I'll
took
go up to it, and let's see. I've learned my lesson, and stab it.
Make a roll.
Stab it.
Oh,
What happens?
oh, his ego is not going to survive tonight.
Would you like to describe your failure, or do you want me to?
Go ahead. I don't know what's happening.
All right. As you go, you just try to like stab it, but you have really bad form. You kind of lose your footing, and you stab yourself in the knee. Your movement speed
Ooh.
will be halved,
Right in the
and
knee.
as well as your sprint speed. The sword is also now just broken, just right at the hilt. You just and you're just like it wasn't really a great made sword. It was just kind of ornamental. And you're also gonna take a d6 of damage because that's how much damage that does. 6. What is a Fairvahar's health? 20. All right, so you have 14 health currently.
I want to pull out the sword.
Ah.
Does the sword look like it's changed because of it stabbing the heart?
No.
No? Alright, I'm gonna like try and throw it to the other end of the hallway to distract the hand, and then dive under the bed with the goblin.
All right, make a roll.
Is this a nimbleness?
This would be a nimbleness, yeah.
All right.
Nat ones do trump on
Yeah,
advantage.
that
So
one's Trump, mate.
you just throw it, throw the sword,
Into my foot.
and it just bounces back, goes right off into your shoulder, and you're just like, ah! You will now be, yeah, half, because you're doggy paddling, so even though it's your arm, it's going to be, quite a bit impacting you, dealing, again, a d6 of damage. 5. You also have some grit, though, don't you?
I don't know if I do.
Rorik,
I have no
4
clue.
grit. Cool. Oh, crits go through grit, and you have 35 health, so that is 30 out of 35.
Yeah.
As that kind of happens, uh, you kind of go to dive as well, and you just start spinning in the air, just kind of just astronaut style, just.
Oh no! Oh, no! Spinning. Am I
Yeah.
panicking?
Make
Am I losing
make
oxygen?
make a heart check. 11. You're doing okay.
Oh,
You're
hold
not...
on. 12.
Yeah, you're doing okay. You don't feel like you're going home or anything. uh, um, okay.
Understood that reference.
Yeah, the hand is also going to grab hold of you, Guild Eroy.
This is it for me, my friends. Tell my sister I love her. Tell her I tried.
Idiots thinking.
I'd like you to make a might check with this being your DC if you were going to resist.
Holy
Cool.
cow. I should hope you can succeed.
And that's 1.
Are you going
On
to try to
roll.
resist at all there, Guild Eroy?
Oh, you're talking to me. Yes, I'll resist.
Yeah, 3. You should be able to pass a 3.
But this bird won't go down without a fight.
Yep, you kind of like wiggle out,
Ah!
and it escapes. It's going to reach for you again.
I just take off my helmet and throw it at it.
You throw it at it, and it just make a nimbleness check there.
What's a nip? Just roll a d20.
Roll a d20. Yep.
Thank you.
14. Yeah, it just kind of hits it, and it just kind of moves its fingers, and it just kind of goes, it shakes its hand. It then removes itself, and it closes the lid once again.
I'm gonna try and
It's the worst
get a-
display of
stop
swordsmanship
spinning.
I've ever seen in my life. And that goes to the both of you.
I'm like, wow.
Anyway,
It doesn't
see
help
if
that I
there are
got a
any
shoulder
other-
in me, but that cut real deep. And I'm gonna
should
turn a
hope so.
long nose to this goblin and start
Long
trying
nose.
to swim to a different area.
Right? Yep.
Alright, let's see what we can do with
What's
this
in
box.
this upper zone?
In this upper zone, it looks kind of like a simple bathroom. There's kind of like a sink, a toilet, and a tub here. But the water that you would see, not actually there. It's just painted on. And so there's not actual anywhere to go into them, except for the toilet, but you'd be far too big for that. But it's just kind of like right at the surface, there's just a closed off section.
I'd like to
Okay,
have a
what's it all
sniff at
about?
this box to see if it has any value, Arthur, and then to see look around and see if there is anything else similar to this ruby heart.
Make a roll there.
On greed.
Uh,
Here, what does goblins have?
Doesn't seem to be any gold or precious anything besides maybe the armor in the hall. But that's also just a fairly cheap iron.
Overly worth value. Nothing like a ruby heart. Well, let's have a look around. Maybe there's one in the bin room.
Yeah, what is in the
Anything
bin
that
room?
looks actually real in the bin room.
Nope, these are all just made of solid blocks of wood and painted to look like barrels.
Except
Can we
that
move
there's-
them out of the way to see if there's anything
You can move them.
in the corner?
Yeah,
Yep.
so you just kind of move.
Is there
start moving-
anything?
Nope, there's just kind of like the tile that's under it. But you do kind of notice that all the tile is just actually like one piece.
Can I look for any cracks in the tile in the rest of the building?
There's a couple scratches, but there's no cracks if you look through the entire thing.
Underneath the carpets?
Yeah, make a roll to see if you can get the carpets up, yeah.
Oh, to
What
get
is
them
this,
up.
by the way?
Yeah.
Check. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, do I lift the carpets?
No, they're glued
Imagine.
down
Glued.
and
Hmm.
kind of embedded a bit in the floor, too.
I say, what is this?
What's that?
Yes,
Just a little potted plant.
I pick it up.
What the heck is a potted plant doing in the middle of the hallway? Though I
Um,
am getting a dreadful feeling about what we're supposed to do. I really don't like it.
it's a potted plant. That's it. It's just a little small potted plant.
Flashing. I carry it around.
This thing's been
quick
reduced to
check.
sand, yeah?
Make a what?
Make a quick mind
check.
check. There. Uh, you saw this at a little kind of festival kiosk booth somewhere outside at one point a little bit earlier. So you think it was bought in and left here by someone else?
Maybe my sister's been through here. I look at the plant. Do I see anything of my sister about it?
I don't want to be rude, but you could find evidence of your sister's presence in a bowl of cereal.
Shh, don't disturb my concentration.
It's just a potted plant as far as you can tell.
Found
right,
it. Ah, I walk over to the bathroom with the potted plant.
Yep, just fake stuff. There's nothing in here.
No real water.
No real water.
Toilet.
It's empty. The pipe doesn't
Can
go anywhere. or
I try
anything.
to fully open this chest?
Yeah, you can keep trying. Make another might check. Yep, you kind of like keep prying it, and it just kind of eventually like pops open. A screw kind of flings out and hits the wall and clacks to the floor.
Ding.
What the heck was so important about this thing? Is there anything else in it? Just sand now?
Just sand.
Can I take one of
Is
these?
there anything in here?
This is it's another fireplace that just seems to be painted like it's glowing. This light that's kind of emanating from it, not actually real.
What's this?
That's a little wardrobe, or
Can it open?
it does open, yeah.
What's in it?
Connect.
What's in it?
Connect.
Roll on a D100.
Connect.
Actually, roll a D6 as well.
Yes.
I just realized something incredible.
What?
Where's the dog?
The dog just starts
let's see them.
swimming towards you. Yep.
Oh, there you are, John. Good to see you. I was
Yeah,
worried for a minute.
You
Thought
find
you've been lost too.
You find a grappling hook.
I am taking this.
Roll. Roll.
Hello, beautiful.
Yeah, roll 2 other D100s. 25 and 38. 25 is nothing. And a 38 is a potion launcher, which fires random potions if you don't have any on your person.
I am also taking that.
So
What-
you've
what
got a
did you find
grappling
out
hook and potion launcher. Would either of you like to look into the wardrobe as well?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I'll look.
Roll
I
a
do have my
D6.
plant though.
A
D6.
D6?
Yep, both of you can
Oh,
roll
a
D6.
D6.
Gilderoy,
Okay.
2 and 1. All right, roll that many D100s. John is 29. So for 29, you find a Fairvahar history book. And for Gilderoy, 15 is inscribed locked box. And
Ooh.
56, you find a zap stick.
Oh.
It's essentially just a small kind of metal stick, kind of collapsible in like the telescope way. And at the end, there's just like these two metal prongs that stick out that you see just immediately like sizzling with electricity. This will deal 1d6 plus 4 arcane damage.
Wait. I'll try to remember
Whoa.
that.
Gilderoy, I think I found something of your family. Your I can't read either. actually. Fairvahar. Right?
I'm just sitting there waiting patiently as you talk.
I make you deal. I trade you this book, full of great history, for that electric murder death stick.
Sure, here you go.
All right, I hand you the book. I take the electric murder death stick.
I go sit down on the bed with my plant at my side and the book open.
All right, make a roll.
Make a roll, okay.
A mind check, yeah.
6.
6. It's a boring history textbook. You probably read one while you were in school, probably of a same author, and you're just like, oh. You
What?
know that there's nothing in here. It's just a textbook. But
But
you
it's
also
about
know your little sister is still in school.
Let me use my meme. She could use this. My sister's still in school. I think. Wait! It's coming to me! Nobody move!
You start hearing creaking right after you say "nobody move." The fingers come back, doing it, and then the hand starts feeling around, starts lowering down.
Try grappling hook out of the room.
I throw the plot at it. Go! I'm thinking!
Grapple hook where above you just looks like a void of nothing.
Can I get onto the roof?
You could try getting on top of the wall.
I'll do that then.
Where are you going? Make a d20 check real quick. Okay, move you whichever wall you want to be on top of. All right. Also, immediately after you said nobody moved there, Gilderoy, everyone started moving.
Yeah, like immediately. I've got
Nuisances.
the little death stick, and I'm like looking at it and like trying to see like how it works, and then I'm gonna like poke the hand with it just a little bit after like extending it to its full length. Just
All right, make a roll.
give me a second.
Kinnick, as you kind of go up and start looking around, there's absolutely nothing. Just complete and utter darkness all around you.
19.
All you see is like the roof and the hand isn't attached to anything.
Ah, heck, we have to get picked up by the hand, don't we?
Also, I changed my statement. I want to keep the plant, but I will throw the book at it.
Okay. Roll.
I'll throw the book at it. I thought your
1d6
sister
there.
could use that.
Oh, the what?
Drawn. I guess
Oh,
you'd be
D6.
rolling 2d6 because advantage. No, it's just 1d6. It's only for d20s. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
First roll die what stays.
Yep. +4. Hey, that actually just straight up is the damage you do. Yeah, 10. You'd zap it. It's immediately going to shake its hand, and it's going to flick you.
Hey,
Into the wall. Just.
Fellas, I hate to
Why
say
we-
it, but I think we need to get picked up by the hand.
It starts feeling around again, kind of going in this direction.
I'll grappling hook onto the hand.
All right, make a roll.
Nick!
On his
No!
Yeah, just. Yeah, 5 will do it. You just grapple up, and it then like kind of curls up into you, grabs you, pulls you out, and it starts feeling around again. It's gonna start picking you up, Gilderoy. Are you gonna resist or accept the fate?
I'm
already
charging
thrown
at
the
it.
book
I'm
at it?
charging.
Oh yeah, you threw
at
the book
it.
at it. It just bounced off. It did nothing.
Rats. Where's my sister, you devil? And yes, it picks me up.
All right, it picks you up
I'm
and carries you
also
up.
charging towards it to try and zap it one more time.
You're gonna zap it. Okay.
I'm going to
When I
try.
get hit
Make
is
your
what he's
roll.
gonna get.
D20. Nat 1. You drop it. You zap yourself. Because of how you kind of zap yourself, you do kind of still kind of grab onto it, and the electricity like clenches your grip so hard you won't be able to let go of it. But you're now holding it upside down. It then just grabs you, and carries you out.
Alright, I gotta roll my damage because I got hit. Alright, that's fine.
+4, -4. Cool.
Yeah.
It has now carried you out. Now, let me.
Hey, I was right. Look at that. I hate puzzles like that. Oh, that's blood. That's blood. And I can smell the iron content in there, even though I'm colorblind.
Yes. As you are kind of looking around, you definitely see just blood streaks. These are definitely like, uh, it's a little bit too faint, but it definitely looks like someone trying to stop from being dragged, but they're just smeared everywhere. Almost like there's someone had like a handful of paintbrushes and we're kind of dragging it. There's kind of a fuzzy quality to it, and then there's also some footprints and a couple just deep black feathers around, and a lot of broken
Feathers.
glass and broken things, and a lot of just ripped pages around.
I spin the weapon so I'm holding it proper again. Or am I still too electrified?
It's a little too electrified. You're holding it definitely just upside down.
Cool.
As you kind of look around this corner, you see it's very dark. I'd like you to make a perception check.
Can't goblins see in the dark?
Nope. Dark vision doesn't exist.
All right. How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
dark vision does exist.
You have really
Dark
really
vision
good,
does exist.
You have really good vision in the dark. Like if there's some light, like you can't see if there's no light, but your eyes adjust really easily. And well, you have amazing youthful eyes.
Despite being colorblind.
As you're kept in the pinnacle.
Despite being colorblind.
Despite being colorblind. You look in here and there's just corpses. You see what looks like there's an elf, a dwarf.
Man.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Underneath here, you see just a goblin arm underneath the bookshelf. There's definitely some remains that have been gnawed and chewed a little bit.
I want to look. Let's see what they got in their pockets.
Also, with the 20, I will tell you, these are definitely real corpses. These are not Halloween decorations or actors. These people are dead.
I'm looking for a peacock.
Gilderoy, come here. I'm looking for money.
I come in. Do I recognize? Looking. I don't know if this is a very fun house at all. I don't think this is a very fun house.
I don't know about that. I'm making a lot more money than I anticipated off of this venture. Anyway, let's have a look through these pockets.
Recognize any of them?
Not in this.
It's my sister here.
You notice. Make a roll. 3. No, you notice nothing.
Yeah.
Notice nothing.
I want to go into this next room to kind of look and see if there's a pink Faravar anywhere.
You do. Make a quick perception check.
Can you tell what's pink? Am I the only colorblind one? Oof. That's not on that one, at least.
Yeah, you walk in. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with this room besides, there's what looks like a elvish girl and a small keen gnome over here, also dead.
Right. Can I finally start searching some pockets?
Yeah, you start searching the pockets. There's not much on them. It looks like they used the chest upstairs.
Nothing?
Nothing. They all seem like citizens and stuff. They're not. It's not like they're carrying like any swords or anything. They seem to be people. A couple in like some fairly simple sheep costumes. So you think that they're from earlier today. You're also going in there, Gilderoy. I'd like you to make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Anything worth of value in here?
You notice in this corner, there seems to be long flowing wings, just feathers, just kind of draping down from the ceiling. As something watching you with a white, ghostly face. It looks, for a second, like a Fervahar, but not like any kind of Fervahar you've seen. There's too much humanoidness to it. There's no beak, just a white, almost mask-like face, as like that kind of is made up of just soft feathers containing it, and it just looks at you, and just kind of goes, "Broke my heart." I
Okay.
would like all of you to roll initiative.
What?
Oh, I
He
was just
says
gonna
no
shoot this thing.
fighting.
Well, that's gonna miss.
Screw you. Where's initiative? Oh wait. Where's initiative?
Oh wait, I didn't actually roll.
Click on your token.
there's
Should be in the
macro.
actions.
Uh,
That's a 7,
Ah,
technically
there.
speaking.
I was
If
missing
I'm
it.
counting nimbleness. Here, I thought
that one.
I should probably actually invest into my hit points because I actually have to look around for what stuff I have now because this might actually hurt.
Yep.
Much
What
for
are
this
your
just being a puzzle room.
hit points?
An excellent question. Excuse me while I have a
15.
look through his old character sheet. Oh, it says he has 30. I haven't updated
I'm
it.
using current. I'm using
Yeah.
current goblin stuff.
Yep. I wish I had 35.
Yeah. Nope. Yep.
Are 20s bonus actions in this system
Yes, you get
or not?
two. You get two. You get two additional actions on your first turn.
Wonderful. Am I still too electrified to spin the thing around?
You could make a roll.
What comes right?
2d20s. Yep. Yeah, you're fine. You got
19.
this. You can just flip it around as you kind of look at this thing. It is very intimidating. It is quite large as it's kind of hunched over. Even though it's hunched over, it's still 6 feet from like just its torso.
Hmm.
It's
I
quite-
now think back to the 2 poisons we had earlier and think, that would have been useful. And then I want to charge at it and zap it.
Yep. Do you guys know how to use the ruler?
Yeah, I know how to use ruler.
Let me also just real quick change this ruler to meters, because meters is roughly around the same, and then that also is just how your move actually is.
And what's our speed comparison?
Your speed as Auroric is 5 move and 14 sprint, halved because of your injury.
Okay, and 1 meter is 1 move?
1 meter is 1 move, yep.
Wonderful. Okay, I've got the distance. Yeah, I want to charge into it, zap it.
Alright.
Does he knock me out of the way?
I will.
Good.
I'm just charging. I have no care for what is here.
Yeah, make a roll. 17. Yeah, it does, 1d6 plus 4. So, are you doing that 3 times or just the once?
I'll do it the one time. I want to RKO it next, as we did last time.
Okay.
Grab it and smack it on the ground. And then while it's down, I want to hit it one more time.
How are you going to be grabbing onto it? Its feathers or its wings.
Grab
would
it
be
by
down.
its legs.
You'd be able to
Grab
kind of
it by
reach
its
but
legs.
It's kind of like hunched up, like kind of crawled onto the wall a couple feet up.
Well, I mean, I'm slightly levitating, so I'm a grab it. Actually, I'm a grab it and like basketball yeet it into the ground.
All right.
I want to ball it and slam it. All right, we're slam dunking this
Birds are
guy,
not
man.
known
So
for their
I'll,
durability.
Yeah, make a might check there.
12?
Well,
That's 12.
Yep. You just pick it up and just smash it into the ground. That would be. How did I do weight again? I don't think I wrote down the rules for that. I believe it's just.
I don't think weight has been written down yet.
That'd be 2/4.
2d4?
Yep. Yep. Dealing another additional 4 damage to it as it just. Where would you like to be throwing it?
I want to throw it in the middle of the party, and then after that, I want to throw the electric murder death stick at it to zap it, and like kind of spear it, ideally.
To spear it, I don't think it would pierce, but it would. Nat
20.
20.
How's that?
All right. Double damage. Roll your d6.
Oh, great to save him now. And damage.
It would just be like the 1d6 and then we double it, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Then
just let you re-roll that.
take the lower number.
No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna
whatever.
make you re-roll it.
Oh, reroll? No.
Re-roll.
No.
6.
12 damage.
12 plus 8.
And is there any bonus considering it's prone?
Oh, you're right. It would be
Grounded.
it would be knocked down. And with, yeah. I don't have anything for a stagger yet. So yeah, just knocked
I
down.
knew we
So it
pulled
has to
you out
use a
of that
maneuver.
pub for a good
It has to
reason.
use a maneuver to get up. And it just like... as it just, shrieks and shrivels in pain. Just all of the feathers just standing up as it just kind of shakes. It's a little disturbing for you, Gilderoy, seeing a Fervahar just suddenly just shrieking, thrown to the ground and zapped and just... Yep. It is now your turn, Gilderoy, if you'd like to take on or do anything.
There's a murder
it-
death stick in it, so
is
feel
it
free to use
dead?
it.
No, it seems to be still breathing and conscious.
Oh. Well, it said you broke my heart, right?
Yep.
Well, with my level of intelligence, I look at it, and I smash the pot onto his face, and say, I told you, it never would have worked.
Alright, yeah, make a d20 roll. 10. Roll 1d4. 4. Alright, you just deal 4 damage as you, like, smash its head in. Or smash its face, and it just, starts bleeding a little bit as, like, the little crisps just start, kind of embed into it. Unless you'd like to move, Connect, it is your turn.
Well, why not throw onto the pile a random potion?
Alright,
Eight.
roll a d20 and a d100. 8, yeah, 8'll do it. And a 17. Alright, scroll up.
Hopefully that's one of the worst ones.
Alright. You see as it just kind of like, its muscles just kind of convulse for a second, and it just takes a deep breath, and it seems to be flexing a little bit more.
I look at my potion launcher. Ah,
It then kind of scowls at you, slowly kind of gets up, again, still hunched over.
excuse
it
me
is-
while I dive under this here table.
It is then going to...
I'm under table.
Or you're gonna do that for your maneuver, then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not staying around for this.
Yep. It is then going to claw specifically at you, O'Rourke. Does it succeed? Yep, it's gonna hit.
Yes.
And it's going to deal...
What did I do to it, to be ask?
Using its clawed talons, it just slashes at you.
Don't forget your grit.
2 damage. It doesn't
Don't
deal any
forget your
damage.
grit.
Cool. This is like kind of like a basic one as it's kind of trying to get up. It's going to use... Wait, I should have written the anytimes there. It's then going to use an anytime to get up.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
You did roll a nat 20. You said you wanted to pierce it with the thing, right? Do you want it to
Yeah.
to be stuck there still?
Yeah, I would like it to be stuck there still. I want it to be nice and skewered
All right.
to the floor slightly.
I don't think you could skewer it to the floor based on how large it is for any effective range, but you could have it stuck inside of its like shoulder or arm or something like that. So then it would take damage every one of your turns.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, make the damage roll. 1d6.
And it's still D6?
Yep, 1d6. 5 plus 4. So that's 9 plus 9. Yep. And it just screeches. What would you like to do for your turn?
I want to jump up, roll it into a ball, and do it again.
All
We're
right.
slamming him. We're playing b-ball here, boys.
Make a roll. 18. Yeah, you kind of toss it. It's going to do a nimbleness check just to make sure it lands on its feet this time to not be as disoriented from surprise being. And it's going to land on its feet, but it is going to take the... What did I roll? 2d4 for that?
Yeah, gravity.
Yep.
It was 2d4.
Yep. Dealing it 5 damage.
Cool. I'm actually going to use an anytime. I want to grab its feet, swing it around, and throw it into a wall.
All right, make a roll. It is going to roll to resist. Gotta beat a 16. Beat a
16
16.
Well, I
This
think-
would be a might check.
He's 16 plus 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
18.
Which wall are you slamming it into?
Let's slam it into this wall.
All right. You slam it into the wall. And it just dealing another 2d4 to it.
I'm sorry, that sounded very normal for a creature like that.
As it kind of just
Actually, I
That's
really wanted to get hit on the side of its arm that had the spear in it, so that the spear goes even deeper for the electric murder death stick.
With a 16, I don't think it would go that much deeper.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a fairly
Understandable.
dense being. It's already pretty wedged in there. But it would still like twitch, and that's part of where like some of the damage it goes like because you're like specifically like harming that wound. Gilderoy, what would you like to do as this bird thing has just been flung against a wall?
That's a good question. I wasn't thinking about that. Let's see. What's around the room?
Just a couple corpses, a lot of paper, and a couple broken a broken bookshelf and a broken table. So, like,
Is there?
looting
Or is,
planks.
do I don't have the book with me, and the pot's broken now. Okay.
Grab the potion
fine.
monster, fire.
Nah. What I'm gonna do is my pot's broken. The pot's been smashed into its face, so I'm gonna take it and smash its face into the broken pot.
Make a might check, just a d20 with it resisting. All right, yeah, you just kind of smash it into the pot. And you kind of just dealing 7 damage to its face.
I'm not Belinda. Stop resisting.
Gnick, what would you like to do? As you kind of just the thing
I'll
just
just pop out and pop a shot off at it with another potion launcher.
make a roll. 9,
9
that'll do it.
hits.
50.
I'll be honest with you,
Roll
I
a-
have no idea what this does.
Roll a d1000.
Okay, one more while I pull out the advanced dice roller. I don't think they make dice that
You
high.
can just do /R 1d1000.
Oh yes.
slash R.
They make dice that high.
518. What does it do?
I hope this is good. for
Unless
us.
it rolls a 20, it's going to die. As you just splash in a potion, you just see as like a magical little pulse just goes around it. It starts steaming, and as you see it just like bubbling and bubbling, and then it just pops into like a puff of smoke, and it just dies.
Does the electric murder death stick fall to the
It
ground?
falls to the ground. Yes.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go and pick it up.
Oh, I'm keeping this.
That went exceedingly well.
That did go exceedingly well.
I don't think anybody got hit. Oh, at least no one important.
Did I get hit? No, I didn't get hit.
No one got
No.
hit.
I didn't even get. I
Oh.
got scratched, but it did nothing.
Yeah, you got absolutely nothing happened to you, which is why I said nothing important got hit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
something broken needs fixing. Milo's thought process.
This
Give me
was a
second.
random roll. This
Oh.
this thing could have hurt as well. What was the first potion I shot at him?
You gave it a permanent +1 to might.
See, it's balanced.
Yeah.
It's balanced. +1
just
to
got
might.
really lucky.
Instantly die.
Yeah, there's
Seems
it's
balanced.
50-50 if it's going to be a positive or negative potion.
Hmm.
Yep.
Is there anything in this room that we can do anything with?
Start exploring. Start making some mind checks for this room.
11.
Unless you're going to be reading the paper or using some of the wood, there doesn't seem to be much besides, the corpses of just some, tourists.
Mm. I'm gonna start playing with the paper and like zapping it to kind of light it on fire, just for fun, as I wait for things to happen.
Make a mind check real quick.
Give me a second. 17 or 14.
Okay, so you've decided that you're going to light the paper on fire.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
You've decided this. Okay. As you let me get something real quick.
While he's doing that, I turn to Kinnick and say, "Was that too harsh? Was I too harsh?" I mean, it was a
Harsh on
heartbreak
what?
after all. It was a heartbreak after all, she said.
Who even was this? Do you know them?
Y'all notice that it seems like your dog friend has just lit a paper on fire, which has now lit the decrepit, old, dusty, dry hardwood beneath slowly on fire as smoke slowly begins to surface.
What the absolute heck, Jordan?
Jordan? Who's Jordan? I'm gonna spin around looking for Jordan, my tail lightly
I
wagging
said
now.
Jordan. What, Jordan? What it out, you stone imbecile?
I glance at the fire and it draws me closer. I'm now mesmerized by it.
John, do you want me to shoot a random potion at it? Because I'm going to shoot a random potion at it in approximately 5 seconds.
I
And
can't
start
hear you.
cocking
I'm
the
looking at the
crossbow.
fire and thinking about the
Here
fire.
we go.
And
Here it is.
Oh dear.
60.
What were you doing?
Please tell me I
you're
shot
doing
it with the
potion?
crossbow to put it out.
The fire?
Yeah.
he wants to put the fire out with the potion.
60. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. What does this do?
Fireball in a jar.
You splash it. There seems to be a gust of air that just poofs into the middle of it. I would like each of you to make a nimbleness check as the fire just poofs open as a bunch of oxygen gets put into it. 17.
That isn't an explosion that puts it out.
And a 9. Your
11,
DC
and I'm also still underneath this thing.
will be whatever's highest here. Yes,
I'm still under
okay,
here.
so you'd be a little bit protected there. I'll give you advantage on that, Knick, if you want to roll another d20.
I'll happily roll another d20.
11.
That's
still not gonna be, you're still
13.
gonna get a little singed. I'm gonna say this is a d6 of damage to everyone except for John. 1 damage. Yeah, you have metal armor against fire, which just became a fireball that just went lighting like the entire room on fire.
I have a quick question.
Who likes roasted peacock?
I have a quick question.
A nice food.
If it explodes, that means the fire will no longer be stable. In other words, it'll just poof out.
Yes, but it also is lighting other stuff on fire with this.
Did you really just put on a song called Unstoppable?
It's just whatever. It was intense music at the top of YouTube.
Well, it's called Unstoppable, so this is great.
Let's hear. What do I have in terms of spells on me that I can? I've got nothing. Oh wait, no, I have Blizzard. Blizzard.
Does that pass the DC to summon a blizzard?
You need to roll
that's not
for
me throwing it.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
What's the DC on Blizzard nowadays?
Good
Let's
question, but
take a look at
goblins have a +1 to essence, so that's a 17.
the 17. My guess it would be a yes, but let's double check. Because I don't believe it was a level 1. Blizzard. DC 17. Yep, it's a 7/7.
Hopefully some strong winds and cold will be able to put the fire out.
So, as you cast a blizzard, yep, the fire goes out.
Always knew
Is
that
there
would
a
come in
hole
handy.
in the center where
Uh,
the fire was?
The fire just goes out. He just like casts a blizzard. There's now just a blizzard is a blanket of snow, and they kind of cancel each other out. Yep, they would cancel each other out too. The blizzard would be melted and dissipated as ice magic. Yeah. And yeah,
Always
now
knew
there's
that
such a
would come in
chart.
handy.
Yep. Yeah, as you're just kind of like as that kind of happens, you just hear just a what the heck is happening, guys? What was that? Was that fire down here?
I want to light another paper on fire and throw it at the guy.
No, you.
You're
I
lighting another
tackled
paper
him.
on. Are you picking up the paper first, or just doing it on the
I'm
ground?
I'm picking up.
tackling him.
I'm grabbing
Tackle.
like a paper from
Tackle.
over here. This one.
Tackle.
This
I'm
one.
tackling this floating
Okay.
imbecile.
I will roll to resist the tackle.
Uh,
15 to resist.
uh,
That passes.
yeah,
I
he
have a
kind of
-2 to might, but a +2 to nimbleness, and I'm going to call this a nimbleness check. 15.
it's so tie. Meet it to beat
And
it.
disadvantage.
That is
meet it to beat it.
advantage.
So he's with a meet it to beat it, you'd be the one that's resisting. So I think you're the one who would have to then beat it, or is it the person doing it that would then have to? What direction does this go on a player versus player interaction? Huh.
We judge off the stupidity of the action.
That is invalid.
To be fair,
Nothing happens. This is a flat 0. I'm lighting a thing on fire.
yeah, he would be able to probably just light the paper on fire, and as he throws it, it just kind of like just drifts and just lights on fire just very gently. And then
I want it to touch the
nothing
guy's straw hat. The big hat.
No!
yeah, it just kind of wafts into it, and it just kind of fizzles out. It's not that dry of a straw hat. And he's just like,
Also, by the way,
trying to light me on
are
fire.
these corpses? I have
I
no
was just
idea.
playing with
John,
fire. It's great.
Holy
It's
crap! Why are there
awesome.
corpses here? What happened here? Why did you just trash this place? What did you guys do?
Actually,
Get out!
I
That
walk
wasn't
up to
us.
him.
That,
I walk up
that
to him
wasn't
and
us,
say,
actually. He had a murderer.
What?
Of
I'm just
course, I
gonna-
accidentally found this potion launcher and disintegrated him. I don't really know what with. It was
It's-
honestly kind of awesome.
I want to light this paper on fire to block off
Oh,
his
heck.
route.
Oh.
Milo. I walk up right to his face and say, "What in the pecking blue blazes was Belinda doing here? You tell me that first."
Here.
Melinda, your ex?
My ex-girlfriend. It wouldn't have worked out between us. So I
Oh, yeah, I
canceled
can
it. She
tell
was
she's another
here.
psychopath.
She was here. Well, it didn't look like her, anything like her, but she did say, you broke my heart, and that was the only one I've ever broken heart before, so it had to be Belinda.
He just
So you
takes
tell
off his
me
hat and
what?
his cloak,
The-
stepping forward again, and just kind of goes, "What are you doing to my house?"
What
I'm
in
not
the
doing anything, mate.
feathered frick are you?
Did I light the paper
And
on
a
fire?
random murderer in here.
With the 17?
Honestly, I thought it was part of the game.
Boss music is back.
I would like you to
Boss music's
roll
back.
initiative.
What? Again?
Did I light this on fire?
Yeah, you light this on fire.
You also moron.
Gosh.
Every
Oh, I
turn
see.
that this is going to expand, you have now lit this on fire again.
I rolled initiative.
I rolled a 15 for my initiative roll.
It is going first.
I'd like to take an any time to crawl under this table and hide.
Okay, make a stealth check there.
Stealth check.
Just say, John, the music is
That's
back. Did you start another fire?
that's 17. I
You
think.
wouldn't know.
So no, that's 18 actually. It turns out I have a +3 to hiding plus my nimbleness,
All
meaning
right.
that's a +5.
Yep. Yeah, you hide immediately under the bookshelf. This guy is going to, just immediately just kick you, like trying to kick you across the room here. Guild Eroy.
Oh, is he?
Wait, why did that only roll 1?
Is your macros aren't working?
Perhaps. There's my 1, I guess. Yeah, dealing 3 damage as he just kind of kicks you across the room, and he's just like, "You're vandals. I'll have to get you arrested, but apprehended."
We're not vandals. You set
Is-
us up.
Are you supposed to have 3 health from that hit?
Nope.
If you take 3 damage?
That was an accident for sure. I just did 3 instead of -3. So that was,
Ashley dies.
I think you're at like 10. It was, yeah. Yeah, and then he's going to move. Him and his like giant. It seems like a lot of his fur just is a lot more to show as he just goes down this 1-by-1 hallway, looks down because he smells fire, sees the fire, and goes again, and then just sighs. It's now your pug turn.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the paper next to me, light it on fire, throw it down the way to kind of get it in the middle of the hallway over here.
All right, make a roll.
Over here.
Is there a hole in the roof?
There's no holes in the roof that you can see.
12? Or
Like
11?
11. You just kind of light the piece on fire, and as you kind of like throw it forward, it kind of goes through the fire, gets lit even more, and just kind of disintegrates in the air.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna take an anytime.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move to here. And I want to light... let's call it this fire. I want to make more.
All right. Make a roll to light the fire.
Not 20.
You want it to be a big fire, yeah?
Yeah! Big fire!
You are not in it, so you can be like just immediately starts like lighting a bunch of this, just kindling on fire.
Chaos.
Yep. Alright, unless you want to use another anytime, it is Gildy Roy's turn.
I want to use one more anytime.
Alright.
And I want to light, I want to go all the way down, yonder. Actually, no, it's not,
I don't
it's
know
not
if you
there.
have
Oh,
enough
just...
of a move to do all of that, because you'd
I have
just
to
from
go
here to
5.
here, you would have half from your injury.
Oh, true. Yeah, half. You know what? I'm good. I'm happy. The fires have begun.
Alright, Gildy Roy, it is your turn. You're starting to see a lot of light coming from down this hallway, as the smell of smoke is quickly coming as well, and renewing itself.
And you just
within this
hear
room.
maniacal laughing, like a hyena or a jackal.
I hear the laughing, I see the light, I smell the smoke, and I say, John, the music is back. Did you start another fire?
Laughing continues. There's nothing
Gotcha.
else to say.
Well then,
This guy just kicked
I,
you.
s-
Well, just
I know.
Yep.
He kicked me, so I'm going to, what I'm going to do.
Oh heck!
I'm going to say to Big, what are you, Fluffy Barney, dude,
Hmm.
and say, we didn't do it, you set us up, this place is a death trap, and they're going to grab Kinnick and run out the other room.
Do you even know where I am?
Goblin?
Oh yeah, he could roll to see if he knows where he... Oh, do you mean Gildy Roy?
Yeah,
Gilderoy.
what? I heard you say
You
what?
don't have to make a perception check because I freaking hid, man.
Okay, well, let's try that first.
Yeah, you know.
You do know where I am.
You know he's under this bookshelf right here, yeah.
Grab him,
Not here. Not here. He doesn't see me.
and then I'm bird brained. I pull him out and run down to this room.
And
So,
freaking nabbit, G.
so do I make? Yeah.
If he's resisting, you can do a roll-off.
Are you resisting?
Yes, I'm resisting. I was very comfortable in my little hidey hole.
And you gotta roll higher than a 3. Good luck.
Good luck.
Ah.
You leave the potion launcher.
The potion
No, I'm
launcher,
just-
that's
I'm-
a great idea. The potion launcher gets pinned underneath it. It just like gets dragged out of your
Dang it,
hand, and you're
no.
like, no. Yeah, it's now in this room.
Can I make a check to grab the potion launcher?
You rolled a nat 1, sir. You are leaving that potion
I know.
launcher. It is
Okay,
pinned
it's my
underneath
turn
you.
now.
Yep. You are also in the clutches of this guy, who
You're
is
supposed to not.
firmly grabbing
You're
hold of you.
supposed to make that roll.
All right, break the clutches. I win.
This would be another.
I run back,
I guess he would be 3. Yeah, yeah. You run back.
and I
Gotta roll.
duck under.
I mean, you're gonna need to roll a 15 to get it. It's really pinned under there. It got squished because you were in your haste. Yeah, not quite gonna be able to get it under.
Oh, no,
You're
I'm just getting back under.
Oh, you're
with
just
it.
getting under.
It's
It's a little shifted. You're like trying to squeeze. This guy definitely just asks like, "What are you doing, little goblin man?"
Personally, I'm trying to hide because I don't know what the heck is going on anymore. Kill a bird,
Fire
and you
grows.
coming down here, then John suddenly becoming a pyromaniac, which might have been why we found him in the pub. A rather nice bonfire.
And the
Alcohol
fire-
does.
No,
create
it's
good
very
fire.
confusing right now. I help you with the fire, will you not kill me? It's very uncomfortable when that happens.
And then the fire.
Gilderoy, we must stop him. We all die together.
What?
We don't want to let the big man live.
Alright,
Um,
screw it. Anytime, Blizzard, let's go.
The fire starts grow. Do you have any line of sight?
Yes, I do.
You can do
Do
it like
you?
here. Would be like your only place to like do blizzard, like anywhere in like this room.
I'll
I
do it.
don't think you could get across
Pass.
wide enough for both.
No,
With
but
an
I'm going to
18.
be able to put out half of this.
Well, you might be able to put one out, yeah.
Yeah, I guess kinda.
Yeah, I'll be able to take out one of the fires.
Yeah, like here-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 18. Yeah, you summon a blizzard right around here, and we'll make a draw shape blizzard right around here. That's the size, roughly. There's now a blizzard here. I forget what blizzard does. Let me.
It blinds people except for the caster.
All right. Fun.
It also tends to put out fires. So that's
I
that's
rolled
one
a
fire
20 to
taken
get
care
that
of. You
fire,
mind-
and an 18 got rid of it. I am disappointed.
Yeah, you made it a
was
big
that
fire.
was that the quit?
I have a
the crit
blizzard.
20?
That was
That
the
was the
crit
crit
20.
20 fire. That was
Oh,
the big
yeah.
one.
Okay, sorry, I mixed
mean,
those
the
up.
crit- But the crit fire doubled its size at the beginning. It was
It's
double the
very
size
hot.
at the very
it
start.
shrunk. It shrunk, but it's not quite out.
Yes!
It's gonna take another turn.
Fire!
Yeah,
fire!
it's gonna take another turn.
Woohoo!
And I'll roll a d20 on its next turn to see if it survives against your
It takes
DC
its turn
18.
immediately after me. Well, it's
you
actually
did it
DC
anytime.
19
You
because
did,
I have an essence modifier
Yeah,
plus
you
1.
did an any time to do
you
that.
did it any
so.
time after technically the fire's turn there.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the fire is immediately after my turn.
No, but you did an any time to deal with the fire because you dived
Oh,
under the
yes.
table as your turn.
And then
Oh, I mean,
the
my
fire
turn
grew,
still.
and
It was still on my turn. And it's fire's turn.
Hmm.
I did the anytime on my turn.
I grew the fire technically before you did the anytime. So it
Okay,
would've been
I
the fire's
did
turn at that
notice,
moment, but Yeah.
Anyway,
It's now this guy's turn.
foot.
He is going to walk towards you, and he is going to
I'm trying to put out the fire, mate.
slam down on you.
Oh, come on, mate. Can't we talk about this? This is really good.
Is Blizzard a concentration spell?
It's not a concentration spell, no. It's just
Ah,
like
heck.
you just like put out like a Nova Bomb area kind of thing. It just boop.
One thing
as you cast it.
one thing I don't appreciate about the system, you can't talk to people.
Bye bye.
You can technically talk to people. You just have
I
to
was
listen,
talking
listen.
to him, and I made a very good case, and I tried to put out the fire.
Yeah, did you listen to what he
Uh,
said? No.
He's angry.
just
did.
talked at him.
Did
I
you
did.
here? Do a charisma
I said
check.
I don't know what's going on.
Do a
Charisma check. Oh, great. That's not good. Let's hear. What's charisma? Is that hard? That's 11.
Nope. He's mad. All right, he's going. Yep, he's dealing the 14. Yeah, he's dealing 11 damage to you.
Yeah, already done. It's 10 because I have great one.
Yep. Roll a d20 death roll.
I have 5 health left.
Oh, you already did the damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't take damage yet. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right.
That's why I want to stay hidden.
all right.
8G.
And then he's just
I'm
going to be
gonna
like,
move.
he's again going to say, just very angrily, just vandals.
I'm not the one vandalizing your house. That would be the freaking pug face over there.
You also killed her.
Who? Freaking psychopath stabbing people.
Go turn.
I'm going here,
Okay.
to this spot. And we're gonna actually right about here. I want to keep myself, and I'm lighting more fires. I want to light A. I'll use an any time to light B, and I just want all the fire.
Sounds good. A 13 and a 6. Yep, that'll do it. And these just, oh yeah, these can just stretch. I'm just gonna stretch this one.
Cool. And I want to stay close to the blizzard to kind of keep myself semi-safe, but I let it all burn.
All right. Yeah, as it's just fire crackling, smoke is filling more and more of the room.
Can we all suffocate from
As
smoke?
his
How does
foot
this
is on
work?
me, I'm just going to
Eventually
cough
you
out
will,
and say,
yeah.
"Can you stop the guy? Or
Oh,
stop
no.
on the guy causing the fires rather than the one putting him out first?"
Aren't you all friends?
I found him in a pub and I thought I would have a good laugh tonight.
The pug in the pub.
A good laugh of burning down my place? He's gonna use it anytime.
It was Frightvale. I thought it would be fun. The heck?
Wait, does the potion launcher survive the squashing?
Probably not.
He would be squashing him. The potion launcher would maybe be a bit more like under his feet. He's going to yeet you into the next room. Yeet. Maybe more to here. Dealing just 1d4 damage. 2.
That's only 1, so 4 enter.
Is it?
I have a great of 1.
All right, it's Gilderoy's turn.
Gilderoy.
Right.
The goblin just got thrown right next to you.
Ah.
Oh, great, I pick him
Why
up.
did he drag me out of my hiding spot? It was perfectly fine up until you did that.
Well, we gotta get out of here. I pick him up. I'm not paying attention to what he's saying.
Where's the exit, mate? This is a puzzle room, and apparently the puzzle was trashed.
Oh. Well,
Run to the blizzard. It's a safe spot.
That's probably the best idea, to be honest.
Milo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my thing. So, I'm gonna. Okay, first, this is gonna might take a couple rolls. You decide how many rolls. I'm gonna run into the room up to him, and then I'm gonna like do that thing where you flex whatever, and like try and pop the armor off, whatever, and boom, my peacock feathers sprawl out, and the full charm. I look at the dude and say, "Oh, you friendly, finicky friend of Kinnick's. It wasn't us."
Roll.
Try to charm him.
Roll charm with advantage. And you
What's it?
part of
That's a 2 heart.
yeah, so
Huh?
just 2d20.
D20? Great.
9.
9 less
9?
what's a favor heart. There's a favor heart.
Ah, I can't believe that the pop-off armor worked. Whoosh.
Did it work though?
Did it? I guess it's up to him,
Give me a
Milo.
moment.
I mean, the
Your heart is a
anger.
-3.
It did.
Is
It
it?
did work. Wait, a 5
Yes.
heart is -3? Alright.
Yep.
Oh
no, it was a 6.
well, he just kind of goes like, "You all." What? He just seems he's just angry and he's starting to like lose rational thought. He's going to use his
Get the
third and
potion
final
monster and shoot
anytime
him.
to just kick you.
Into the goblin.
Bowling.
Oh, heck.
13
Why
damage.
me?
Yeah, into the goblin.
I
Is
also
that
take
13
13
for both of
damage.
you?
The kick would be 13 damage.
Ouch, am I
What's the
dead?
damage for smacking
Roll
into
Oh, yeah,
a
I'm
goblin?
dead.
D18 death roll.
What?
/R 1d18
D18
death
death roll.
roll. If you roll a 1,
Okay.
you do
Because
die.
you took the actual poison, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Unrecognized. /R. Space D.
1d20.
8.
I think you have to specify
One-
how many. Or sorry, 1d18.
8.
Well, if you
Yeah,
just
you're
say
alive.
D18,
You're
it works.
alive.
Does it?
It's a D16.
How much damage do I take from getting
From the
smacked
hit.
by a giant bird?
That would be 2d4. Let me roll that for you.
Oh, heck.
Oh no.
Glad I chose
3.
Kinnick for this trip.
So you took 2.
Yeah, you took a nice two damage there.
Yep.
Gilderoy, if you want, use an anytime, grab the potion launcher and blast it at him. Who knows?
Potion launcher is still
The
there.
gods might
Yep.
bless us once again.
I
The
use an anytime
DC-15 wedged in there. Kinnick, it is your turn.
Wait,
I
can I
am
use it
freaking
anytime to
hiding
do the
under
thing?
this
You can
table.
use an
You
anytime
can.
there if you want.
Yeah, I'll use it anytime.
Alright, +5.
It's
That's 21 to
you're
stealth.
using an anytime there, Guild.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm hiding
To
under this table.
shoot the grenade potion launcher.
It's
At him.
underneath his leg, so
It's
you'd have
underneath
to run
him.
up
Oh.
and also roll higher than a 15 to grab it. That would be
Okay,
so
so maybe not then. I'm gonna come back up and try it one more time. I'm gonna come back up, spread out my feathers, and I said it wasn't us. The blood, the bodies, it wasn't us. And I try to convince one more time.
2d20.
Wait, I'm right here. 2d20. What did I
That's
just do?
2d100.
That's 2d100. That's a little high there.
That'd be great. I was like,
So
what did I just do?
why?
Let's try this again. Shit.
Oh, well.
He thinks you're
Am I
absolute
glad
liars.
What?
He thinks you're absolute liars. You are not telling the truth at all.
By
Okay.
the way,
He's like,
I rolled a
"You
21
are-"
on my
he's-
stealth under
yeah.
that table.
He's
I'm
100%
Yeah.
convinced you guys are just absolute murderers, vandals, trashing his place, killing,
Hey.
so far, his friends. Which, to be fair, technically you killed 2 of the actors there. Yeah, he's
Can I use another anytime to get out of there?
you
Do I have another anytime?
can. You would have, have you used it in any time before this round?
Before this round. This round. Excuse me.
You'd have
He's
2
used
anytimes then.
Yeah, so I'm going to get to come back over here and go, it didn't work.
I'm not there. You
Does he
don't
kinda
see
just
me.
Hobble over.
I got a 20. I got a 21.
Gone.
Nick, Nick, where are you?
And that's what you're using for
I
your
like I'm
turn.
telling you that again.
That's my turn.
And then that's your turn as well. Kinnick is just hiding.
Yeah.
He was
the
distracted, so
fires
I'm gonna
live.
make him roll with disadvantage as he walks within the room to see if he can.
And also, does the blizzard finally snuff out that fire?
No. No.
Uh,
Fire. Live.
Just make a roll for it, and it was a
18, 19. It was a 19.
That was an
Because
18.
I have a +1. I have a +1 to my
yeah.
essence.
That's
16.
true.
Yep, this fire is going out. This fire, however, is expanding down a little bit down this hall and starting to edge closer to you.
Wonderful. Is the blizzard still going, or is it done now?
Yes.
How does blizzard work?
Have a look.
I've had a revelation. I've had a revelation. Yes. I know what to do, guys.
I need a time limit on this. Oh, here's a
Yeah,
question.
that's
here,
why I was
Kinnick.
thinking.
Here's a question,
Yeah?
Kinnick, as well. Do you have 2 ice spells besides Blizzard?
I only have 1.
Do you have 3 essence?
I have a +1.
You technically cannot cast Blizzard.
This was
I won't
this was
retcon anything.
before I had on.
I know, but
This
this
was
is
the
to
early
cast
system.
it. I am.
Do I get to?
I'm not going to
I
retcon
spells
this
because-
blizzard.
Dust. it's
It just
dust.
No, it's dust.
I
We
don't
have
know how
cups.
to update that because it's a required to have 3 essence and 2 ice spells to cast blizzard.
Let the fire live. The fire on the bed lives. The other one, fine, get rid of it, but one live.
I'm not going to retcon this blizzard or the fire
No!
going out, but it will make it so you will have to roll with disadvantage on your next blizzard cast to see if you try to cast it.
All right.
I'll go with
Hey.
that direction, and then we'll see how it goes from there. All right. And it is this guy's turn again, and he's going to run through here. And
Oh,
he's
dear.
going to backhand you into the wall.
Ow!
8.
The pain.
Roll a death roll. D16.
D16.
Yep.
Didn't you just fall unconscious at some point?
That was something that I'm going to be figuring out at some point. Currently, it's
Uh-oh.
Currently,
You
it's
live.
just issues that way.
Did I die?
Nope. You need to roll 1. Until
A
you
one?
get
Oh, I see.
to roll a 1d2. In which case, if you then roll a 2 on that, then it starts escalating, and then you have to roll, and then you'd have to roll a 3 or die on a d3, or a 4 on a
Ah.
d4, and then it goes up, and then it's the impossible death roll system.
I just want to save my sister.
Yep.
I knew I was useless. I can't do this, guys.
It is now Pug
I
turn.
think I'm gonna faint.
You have a blizzard on one side and a raging fire on the other side.
Wonderful. I'm moving into the blizzard, and I'm going to try to find where the fire was based on where its heat might have been. And I'm going to try and light it again. We are lighting the fire again.
I would say roll with disadvantage, so you're just rolling 1d20, like here.
Yeah, okay.
And I think you have to beat the 18 as well, because that's
Denied.
the power of the blizzard.
19.
Yeah. You just kind of, like, it kind of sparks, but it just kind of goes out. It's not, like, it, as dry as it is, it just can't beat the cold.
And
or
survive.
anything.
How long does the blizzard last?
It just lasts until it's dispelled, is kind of how it currently works. Which is something I'm going to be
I'm
changing.
keeping that.
Thank you there, Kinnick, for making me realize that Blizzard needs a time limit.
Once again, I change how everything's done.
I mean, it's still probably going to be like 4 or 5 turns.
Okay, I'd like to use my last anytime
All
to
right.
move into this area and
Okay.
light this this
Hmm.
piece of fire thing or
Hmm.
this one on fire. We need to start more.
Okay. Which one would you like to try?
We'll try big boy over here.
All
We're
right.
gonna try the corner.
Make a roll.
19.
Yep, 19. Yep, you start a fire there. It's a fairly decent sized fire there, as you kind of just light this hall on fire, and it starts spreading again, reigniting some places that would already be still some like mild ember and ash.
Okay, cool. My turn's done.
All right, Gil, you are starting to get woozy and dizzy as you've just been knocked around. You see some of your feathers as well, like strewn about the room as they've kind of just fallen out from being hit hard.
My feathers.
Use your beak, poke out his eyes.
Oh, that's gonna be great. No, the heart, the broken heart. It was the heart, the ruby heart. He's like was wobbling, kind of back and forth. Can't stand up.
I wanted to take that thing rather than break it.
Can I
You have
use
cups on you.
an investigation check, Matt? Is there anything in this room that might tell us what to do? How to get out of here?
Make a roll.
3.
Yeah, you can't really tell. You just see corpses, you see rubble. You're starting to
And
lose hope.
feathers.
And feathers. You're starting to think you're also balding.
This is agonizing cry, and I
I want
turn.
to inspire you. You can do it, Gilderoy. Use it any time.
I stand up,
You still have an action.
and I do. What can I even do?
Perception
I can
checks
lay
are
down.
incidental.
What?
Perception checks are more incidental. Like you just
I
kind of use them
can.
for free.
I can heal an ally, so I can't heal myself. I don't think I have any items. I have no spells.
Lay on hands
You
would
have a
be anyone
beach.
you touch, technically, so you could technically heal yourself.
Okay. Well, with a little bit of bird brain I have, I'm going to do that because I'm about to die. So,
it's just a consumable, so you're able to just use it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yep. So now you're
So
back
1d10.
Yep, 1d10. 10!
Nice.
Which is also a crit for it, so then you get healed up back to 20.
Yes.
You like cast it, putting
So
your feathers glowing.
I heard your validation, Dogman. I can do this. I look at that. Oh, you see my feathers are glowing.
Yeah. With light magic specifically, yep.
Light magic.
Mhm.
Gonna try it
Let's
again.
see.
Trying to convince him again.
Sure. I'm gonna just spread my feathers out full and look at him and just scream. No.
Make a
So.
3d20 roll. Double advantage. 15.
15.
It's a 10. Because what was the minus charisma?
Minus 3.
Okay,
so
12.
He's going to 14. He's gonna stop though. He just kind of like stops to consider, putting kind of his hand up to like right beneath his eye. He's like, and he kind of like, this guy's interesting. This is a golden peacock, huh?
I am Guild Edward Roy of the Hawk Feather Clan, and I will not be bullied by some. What are you?
He just kind of shrugs.
Fair enough. Anyway, we did not do this. The bodies were here already. All these dead, destroyed, furniture, everything. Look at me. Do I look like someone who wants to get my hands dirty? I hate this. I am having no fun at all, and I want my money back if you would be so kind at the end of this endeavor. So,
He just
are you ready to talk?
He pulls out a sign. It just says no refunds.
Found it. That's fine. You can keep it anyway. I don't need it.
It's
Yeah, he just kind of
the
starts
goblin.
nodding. Yeah, it's now Kinnick's turn.
Nick's
Pop my
hiding.
head out. Does that mean we can stop the raging pyromaniac now?
Yeah. John,
The question is, does the man associate the peacock as innocent, but not the rest of us?
I mean, I was trying to convince him from
He
the
was
first moment.
concerned about the peacock.
He kind of turns to you,
And its
seems to
glowing
think a little
nature.
bit, turns back, keeps looking back and forth, and he's just a little bit like, and just kind of nods slowly.
Thank you. All right.
The things that happen in this.
Anyway, I think the fire's back that way, judging by the ominous glow and the heat.
Yep. You'd be able to definitely
Okay.
infer that.
Okay, let's try this again. This time at this disadvantage.
Mhm.
Just get within the line of sight. Right around there. Okay, 2d20. Neither of those work. Does that mean this one is also gone, or?
Yeah, this one at this point it would be kind of fizzling out.
Wouldn't it happen to have any ice spells, would you?
And he just kind of goes, no spells, no magic, magic bad.
There's
You just
potion
teleported.
monster.
You just teleported through the floor, mate. How'd you get in here?
He just goes, not my spell. I work here.
I work here.
Does anybody have spells? Who works here?
He shrugs. Never seen other employee. And then he just kind of
You know how to get out.
he starts stammering,
'Cause
and
if
then he
you
goes,
get-
"Let me
I ain't got-
shrink," and then he's gonna shrink back down to.
I can tell you right now, I ain't very good with magic. It's honestly surprising I've managed to get this far. And frankly, the pyromaniac's going to burn down this entire place. And I'd rather not have to regenerate through that. So, can we leave? Maybe call the fire department?
I've never been to the basement. I just
Get my stuff?
started smelling smoke. So I wanted to come check, and I heard some scream of something. So I just kind of started heading down here. This is my first time actually heading inside. I've only been working here for 3 days, so I really don't know.
Oh, heck.
Hmm.
You know the answer to this puzzle?
This room wasn't on my sheet, and he kind of takes out a list, and he just kind of shows you, and he only has like 4 rooms, and it's supposed to take you back to the entrance, or like to the back exit, and he just goes like, yeah.
So this room isn't supposed to exist.
Shakes his head. No, not at all.
Well, that would explain the creepy murder bird that was down here.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
what'd
might
you
be why I've never seen anyone exit this place.
Alright, so you don't know how to get out. Frankly, neither do I. We seem to be stuck in here. Do you mind if we break open the roof?
Yeah, start trying, yeah.
Grappling hook.
Here. Grappling hook to break open a roof.
Gotta get to the roof.
Oh, to get to the roof. Yeah, there'd be like some like wooden beams that would then be like to like a stone cobbled roof. What did you roll?
15.
15? Yep, you get up to the roof.
Alright. See what I got on me. What did I not put in the chest?
Is the blizzard completely gone now?
Connect, make a focus check on it. Focus does make sense that you do need to be somewhat focused. Yep. Yep.
I light it again.
Make a roll.
I would like to use one of the scrolls of arcane missiles that I have.
Okay.
Try to burn a hole
Yeah.
through the roof.
I believe you can just make that roll. It would be what is base arcane missiles here?
I don't know anymore.
Let's.
What happens to the potion launcher when it gets heated?
Well, it doesn't have a potion loaded into it automatically, mate.
It magically summons a random potion though. 1d6
when it's fired.
Yeah, roll 1d6.
Oh sure. 1d6.
Mhm.
Please work. I ain't going great.
It just explodes in your face, and you just land back on the ground, suffering 1d4. Another, no damage. You're just like
0.
You do kind of get winded. I would like you to make a roll there, Guild.
Guild? Okay.
Yep, this is a mind check. You're gonna see if you're starting to hear something. 12. Yeah, you hear a little knock on the door.
What
No,
door?
sorry, not the door, the wall.
Hey?
And then
What's that?
It's right by you, like right here.
Right here?
Right there.
Hello?
Suddenly, an explosion takes place. You get knocked back, suffering... suffering
Wow.
3d8
Again.
damage.
If I had a nickel for every time... No, if I had an ek for every time I've been blasted backwards today, I would have 2 ek, which isn't very much, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
As you as you look up, dust bursting into the room is a loud boom and beam of light. You shake your head, says your ears ring and your eyes kind of ache at getting used to the light. Of course, not for you, Kinnick, because great eyes and all that.
Yeah.
In the middle of the new
Yeah.
hole in the wall stands a purple Jadis in leather armor and furs, hairs in tight, practical braids. Her face fearsome, confident, and composed, with eyes so determined you doubt even Apollo could stand in her way.
You wrote that down.
Yep, she raises a white steel blade
I-
with the sigil of an owl on its wing tilt, and she begins summoning just a small little ice spell, and she just kind of poofs it out as you see it also being pushed by a gust of wind. It seems that the fire starts to shrink a little bit as the cold is pushing against it.
Thanks.
And then she kind of points at this guy.
John
asking,
jumps in the fire to try and keep it alive.
Maybe
we have a psychopath.
We'll make you a brutal death roll for this, I think. Because this is a raging inferno.
Yes, only
Unless
do.
you roll a 20, you die. You die. You just jump in, start burning alive, and you just hear, just from the depths, just ah! And then she's just like, she kind of just looks, takes a look, and then she just looks. Name's Cruz. Get out of here. Get safe. There's something in here that's a little wonky. And get anyone you can, besides the screaming dead Rorik, I guess. Get them as far away from the house. Hopefully this house and place should be gone by dusk. And then she just starts walking. And then he just kind of...
Lying on the floor, I weakly aim my grappling hook at the hole in the wall.
It's like, you could just walk through as well.
I know, but I'm on the back and I'm tired.
Alright. Yep. And you just
Ew.
grapple through.
I say, is this person's name Fortuna? Fortuna?
No, this person, she introduced herself saying, name's Cruz. So you know
No,
that
I
you're-
meant this dude.
No.
Oh, I
She
just say,
never gave a name.
fine friend, will you care to join us?
And he just kind of
I think
stammers
we
and he's like, I don't want to stay here. Bad things are happening. It's very weird. And if that's Cruz, I definitely want to get out of here. And he just starts running.
That's fine. I think the dog is dead. Cruz.
Good
Penelope
riddance.
Cruz. No, it can't be Penelope Cruz. I had to leave.
And with that, the session is ended.
So